My dude, so what's happening, man? Are you on lockdown? Are you in quarantine right now? Can you not go outside? Well, you know what, man? It's a great time to be working on your art skills, and I got something to help you out with that. I have put all of my workshops and my Gumroad videos and my tutorials and my brushes, everything's on sale for the biggest sale I have ever done in my life. Use the code on the screen for 40% off everything. That's my word from my sponsor. I am, of course, my own sponsor. Man, don't buy tutorials from some schmo on Udemy or Skillshare or something. They're always trying to get me to advertise them. I'm like, no, man. People should be buying tutorials from me. Anyway, this is my anti-Skillshare and Udemy ad, and my ad for my own thing. 40% off. Use that code. What the hell are you doing playing Shadow Legends, man? You should be playing on Ikeda. Let's get to the video. I want to talk to you about the bad days, because everybody's going to have them. Sometimes you got to draw that day. Sometimes a client is breathing down your neck. They're like, hey, I need a delivery before 4 p.m. today. And that happens. That happens a lot, especially if you're doing contract work. But it also happens if you're a comic book artist or you're working in-house. Every now and then you're going to have one of those days where you're just not feeling it. I just can't draw today. If you choose to get into a creative field, you are going to run into this problem. 10 years into your career, 20 years into your career, you'll still have the problem. No matter what you put to paper, nothing works. You're trying everything. You're looking at your piece and like it just doesn't live anywhere up to your standards, and you're feeling like, why do I even bother to draw? Am I a phony? Did I fake it to get to here? Where's all that knowledge that I spent all those years trying to master? And you just can't pull up the mustard. You can't find the mustard. Check the fridge, check the cabinets. You even called your Uncle Pablo. No mustard. Maybe you should just quit. You can't quit, but maybe you should just quit because there ain't no mustard no more. Who wants to live in a world with no mustard? I had a comment from somebody asking, what do you do if you're drawing and nothing is looking good enough? You're getting discouraged even just in the process of trying to draw. The short answer is if you're a pro, you finish it anyway. You deliver to the client what they ask for. There ain't no quitting. But if you're feeling that every single time that you sit down to draw, to that, I really have to ask you, why do you even want to do this? It sounds like a damn nightmare. Why would you want to do something every single day that you absolutely hate? Your dream, your art dream, might very well be a nightmare. And you know what? It would be totally better for you if you just kept your art dream as a hobby. That's not a bad thing. Because this art career thing is a beast. It's a monster, and it will eat you alive, man. After only a few years, it will eat your carcass and spit out the bones into a pile next to all the other hopeful dreamers. What, did you think it would be easy? Do you think this is easy? Why do you think I have OCD? Why do you think I have to keep making shortcuts and Photoshop cheats and stuff? Because every waking moment of your life, you have to fight. You will have scars. You will have emotional damage. You will have psychological problems because you have to come up with the mustard every freaking day, but there ain't no damn mustard.
And you don't want no part of this shit.
Favorite question, hey, can I be an artist if I hate drawing? No, don't do it. Just walk away, man. Walk away while you can. It's not going to get any easier, man. It only gets harder. Maybe I'm just like feeling like a little stir crazy. I'm losing it because I'm week 2, week 2 of lockdown. I haven't seen the sun in days, and I'm quitting caffeine, and I'm all jittery. And my email box is flooded with people saying, hey, help me fix my portfolio. Tell me how I should design my environment portfolio. Draw over my designs, fix them, do them the way that you would do them, Trent, so maybe then I could get the job. And here's the craziest thing. If I tell you how to design shrines or something, then you might design them the way that I tell you to do it. And then guess what? You get a job doing shrines the way that Trent would design shrines. And then you might find out, hey, I hate designing shrines the way Trent designs them. I want to design them the way that I design them. So you finally accomplish your dream of becoming an artist, a concept artist, designing shrines at some game studio, but you've got to design them the way that Trent designs them. Because every time you do it the way that you want to do it, they say, no, do it the way that Trent would do it. That's what we hired you for. And you're like, I thought that if I just did it the way that Trent did it, that it would get me in the door, and then they'd love it the way that I do it. And they're like, no, it don't work that way. So you might as well freaking have fun with it. You might as well enjoy the hell out of every single time you get to sit down and draw. And if you're doing work for a client and you're hating every minute of working with that client, you need to unemploy yourself, brother. You need to unemploy yourself now. Don't quit, but But keep in mind, man, like a bad day doesn't mean it's time to throw in the towel. It's just if this is happening all the time. If you're always frustrated, if you associate so much negative energy with drawing, man, maybe rethink that shit. Sometimes you're just downright frustrated with your inabilities. And there are a few ways that you can get yourself unstuck. First of all, consider just taking a break from the thing, if you can. If it's for a client, you got to deliver it anyway. Doesn't matter. No excuses. But if it's for a personal project, take a little break from it. And that's exactly what you're seeing in this video. So this particular drawing, I started on it and I was all excited. I was like, man, I'm going to do like the ripped ripped ancient monk of Twilight. This is the ancient Tenza, right? We read about him in The Secrets of Kung Fulio. Everybody remembers that free Platinum Blueberry Award-winning novel that came out for free over on my Gumroad channel. It was an instant classic. The ancient Tenza is the most badass of all the Twilight monks. He splits open the freaking galaxy. There was a minor amount of pressure to make a really awesome painting here. And I had this vision in my head. He's half smoke and half stone. And my rough sketch was like mediocre. And I worked on it for like 2 hours. And I was like, no way, man. Throw this out. I was going to just trash it. But then I put it down for about 2 weeks. I went back to normal work. I do a lot of environment concept art. I'm keeping busy, man. I'm in lockdown, so pretty much what the hell else am I going to do right now, right? Watched a little bit of Kung Fu movies, watched some Street Fighter videos, looked up some Street Fighter character drawings, and this got me all pumped up and excited. So I came back to it, renewed enthusiasm, renewed excitement. Man, I don't want to quit drawing awesome Kung Fu fighters, I don't want to stop drawing awesome badasses. I was just kind of going through a funk. And now it's freaking I'm feeling it, and you can feel it in the painting. The audience feels your energy. They feel what you do. What you feel about the work you're doing is going to transmit to the audience. If you're feeling like you hate doing it, they're going to feel like they hate looking at it. And I know this because I've recorded this video 4 freaking times. For multiple reasons. One, I'm repeating the hell out of myself, and I've been doing it for 5 or 6 freaking years. I'm tired of telling myself the same damn story, but I keep getting emails, and I realize it's the same problems. A lot of artists run into the same problems over and over. So I second guess myself, and I go, wow, how can I say this in a more interesting way? How can I do a better video? How can I make a better, more informative video, more entertaining video? How do I make something that is going to make this audience happy? And then I put it out, and it's a stinker. Guess what? Nobody likes your Jenko history. Nobody cares what it's like to work on your first job in the fashion industry. And then the frustration of watching some guy dancing around in a field somewhere, swinging his Wacom around his head. And that video's over 100 and some thousand, 200,000, 500,000. Why am I working so hard? Why am I trying so hard? It's so easy to get so wrapped up in taking this way too seriously. And then it hit me. Actually, it was my wife. No, she didn't hit me, but she actually told me, she reminded me of something very important. When you're stuck, there's a couple of things to remember. One, you're professional. You show up anyway, right? I promised you guys a video every freaking mañana ban, and damn it, I'm going to follow through because that's who I am. 2, sometimes you got to take a break from it. Take a step back. Reconsider your perspective. Look at it from a totally different angle. Number 3, and probably the most important freaking thing that I could tell you is, dude, have fun. Do not forget to have fun with what you're doing, man. Otherwise, what's the point? This is so simple. It's so easy to forget, but we get so wrapped up in our own world. We get stuck under all this oppressive information going on all the time. We get frustrated with the opportunities we didn't get, and we think that we're doing something wrong. But in the end, it was so simple. We just had to have fun. If you're having fun, it doesn't matter how many likes you get. It doesn't matter how many subscribers you get. It doesn't matter who hates it, whatever, because you were having fun, man. You don't need to draw like somebody else. You don't need to live like somebody else. You don't need to make art like somebody else. You don't need to do anything except enjoy what you're doing. Really, your only job is to ask yourself, how do I keep improving and still have a great time? Anyway, dudes, that's it for me on this week's video. I want to thank you so much for stopping by. Times are tough for a lot of folks out there, so hold on to your passion, please, and stay optimistic, stay positive. And dudes, until next time, I'll catch y'all mañana ban, and ciao, baby. Oh, yeah.